in like 6 months, they contacted the system. And when I arrived home, they were there. Lynette was there. Her brother Harry was there. Her son was there. Her daughter was there. They were pretty much in the nephews and nieces. And, you know, that was pretty much a family that I met in the street. I tell you about my family, Lord. But nevertheless, when I finished playing music, I needed somewhere to recuperate. I needed somewhere to just get away from all musicians, all kind of nonsense and everything. So they stuck me away in their home. I ain't had to be bothered. They made sure I ate. They made sure I had my marijuana. And if I wanted something to drink, but you know what they told me to do when I was there? Pick up that guitar and work. Don't have to be associated with bands anymore. You don't have to be associated with all that singing that involved with that music. I was running from it. I became a coward of that type of sin. Lord have mercy. I was a coward. I ran from that sin. I ain't run far enough though, but nevertheless. But when I got home, you know, now I'm in a halfway house, but every morning, Lynette came to pick me up in a Mercedes Benz. And of course, the guy's like, oh man, who's that ever? Hey, listen, man, come on, stop that. But she was making a way for me to get out the halfway house by taking me to her place of employment, her beauty shop or salon or whatever it was, to say that I was employed. Yeah, she paid me a couple dollars to, you know, sweep and stuff like that. But the freedom that came to leave out that halfway house, that she knew about it because her children, her father went through the prison system in Philadelphia. So the compassion that they showed me and things of that nature. So I was able to get out. But the thing that Lynette did, she did not tell me that she was dying. There it is. As a matter of fact, I met her at a funeral. Oh, let me go there. When I met them at the funeral, at my brother's funeral, who blew his brains out after the Vietnam experience, he never got it together. But nevertheless, he blew his brains out. You talking about grieving. So now he blew his brains out. And so the funeral, I meet Lynette, and they crowded in the car. This is before, you know, all that law. And the car is packed. But I wanted to get in that car with Lynette and Mother Rose because they had that spirit. I needed some of that. I needed some of that love they had. So Mother Rose said, okay, come, baby, just sit on my lap. In a car. It was no big car. Kind of sports kind of car. But Mother Rose said, come on, don't say we're only going around the corner. Come on, baby. I needed that love, man, I tell you. So when it was time for me to come home, she would pick me up. But one of the things, couple of things that she brought to the table. One of them was, you know, she took me in that Mercedes Benz every morning to a different part of North Philadelphia. And she called me Firm Skins. Firm Skins, you're going to be ministering in this area and minister all through North Philly. I didn't know what she was talking about. She was dying, but she didn't tell me. She was dying from cancer. But she told me that her family was stuck in their grieving.